Good morning everyone and welcome back. I just got out of bed a while ago and I'll be honest with you, I didn't really catch too much sleep last night because, well, I got back to the hotel room quite late and I had to pack up everything because I didn't really do anything at all in the afternoon. So yeah, I'm still really tired. Today I'm going down south from Taipei because a friend has offered to, well, drive me and my buddy out a little bit further to places that I can't exactly go with public transport, so I'm greatly looking forward to that. I know for a fact that we are going to do something special today, but I have no idea how bad the situation is going to get because it might be wet, there might be mosquitoes, and you never know how bad it's going to get sometimes, right? Either way, I think it's going to be good. I have a train to catch around 8:30, around 10 minutes later, so let's get going. After around 45 minutes of car or so, here we have arrived at an old train tunnel. Good God, this thing is not focusing on me. Here we go. Now, this is not exactly very special, but, well, I thought to myself this would be something different because the one in Australia, that one, the old Helensburgh one, you can't exactly go into that one because it's wet and disgusting in there. Now, this one is very windy, but at least it's somewhat dry. So I might be able to get something here. I'm not too sure. This thing is losing focus all the time. What's happening with it? There we are. I'm not too sure. Maybe 70mm, maybe 200mm. I'll have to see. But there's nobody here at all, which is great. So I'm gonna walk around, see if there's anything else on offer, and let's probably set up the first shot for the day. After an ungodly amount of time waiting and setting up the shot, I finally have it done. This took me way too long because I had to wait for my friends to finish up their shots, and I also had to wait for some tourists to pass by because they were really nosy, really noisy, and just kept poking fun at what we did. I'm okay with that, but they're getting in the way of the photos, so it's not quite great either. It's also really, really bad outside. It pours sometimes, it stops pouring some other time, and I'm not really sure where we can go after this. But anyway, let's take a look at the shot. 7200 f2.8 at 135mm f6.3, because anything above 5.6 at this range is going to get blurred to oblivion. And I do want to see that I am in a tunnel, not just in some random place that looks a bit spooky. So I want some background clarity, but at the same time not too much because it would look off. So 6.3 is kind of the sweet spot. I tried 5.6, that's still a bit too much. Now for the flashes, one flash over there, that's the background light, because that is only for lighting up the subject on the side. To be careful, because if I actually touch the face with that light, it will look quite weird. One flash in front of the face and one more light right here. These are for the face and the eyes and the main exposure, because I'm also going to be using this thing. So this is a diffuser, it's appeared in a lot of my videos, and I am going to hold it above the doll's head because, as you can see, they turn on the floodlights on this place, and the floodlights are actually getting in the way because they cause very, very harsh shadows on the face. So I have to diffuse it with this thing, meaning that balancing the exposure under a somewhat darker place would be an absolute nightmare. I think it's all right though. I think editing me can probably figure something out and edit out a good photo. Anyway, let's take a look at the first shot for today. I honestly have no idea how it looks, but judging by the back of the camera screen, it probably looks all right for a phone wallpaper. If anything, I could edit in a spookier way in some ways. Hopefully that translates into editing. I'm not sure how editing me would interpret this photo, but hopefully it looks all right. I think I'll just get them to do some more photos and a group photo together, and we can just get them and leave. Or maybe I could check out outside, because my friend did do some photos out there, and I'm not quite sure what I can get out there, but no promises, honestly. Let's roll on. After a long ride, here we are at the Taiwan Shrine, and as you can see, it is absolutely blazing raining. It is just not great. It's pouring, and a lot of this is leaking. But I'm really very lucky because I didn't really expect it to be somewhat covered in here, so I'm only dealing with some raindrops and not, all of the rain. The blunt force is definitely going to render me unable to shoot, and also you're really close to my mugshot, so that's also not a good thing. I'll walk around here and see what I can do, because everything around here, including the stuff out there, I might show some B-roll of that later, is, well, out in the open. Open air, raining like this, I don't think I'll be shooting out there. But in here, maybe. I'll do some photos in here, see what I can do, and oh shit. Oh, yep, there goes my bag. Yep, it just fell on the floor. Anyway, I think I'll probably just stay around here and see what I can do. Let's roll. Okay, under a very hard setup process and quite a long time later, here I have the second shot of today. I know it's not exactly very special, however, it's one of the few times that I actually shoot in rain. Yes, given there's cover, but as indicated by this hoodie, you can tell it's dripping everywhere. It's all wet. There's a lot of water on my camera, there's a lot of water on my lights, and luckily there's no water on the doll itself, and that's all that matters because everything here is fine. Also no water on the Pocket 3, so that's good as well. Anyway, let's take a look at what I'm using. 1535 at 24mm, actually no, 28mm f2.8 maximum bokeh because it's really dark in here and I want more bokeh because the, what do you call these things? These bulbs, glass bulbs, they're just called glass bulbs, are really close to doll, and I don't want them to catch too much attention because they reflect light, which is beautiful. However, they might prove to be a distraction because of the color, and I don't want that. So f2.8, hopefully it works as well as I intended to. Horizontal composition, and I actually shot vertical. I'll let AI edit the vertical one because I'm just not asked to move everything away and just edit out the stand, so it should be fine. The horizontal one is going to be actually edited by me, by hand, by stacking, so hopefully it looks better because my friend does say the vertical one looks better, and I like my wallpapers, so you know, each their own. One light on top of the camera, the other light I'll be holding, say, around here or so. So this is just for the eyes and to not have a weird reflection of it. I actually tried using flashes behind the whole thing and in front of the whole thing, and it just didn't quite work out. It's very weird, and it casts a very pale light on everything, which might look cool if I can adjust it, but under these sort of circumstances, I don't think I really have a mood to control them anymore. So everything will be down to a lot of editing, a lot of stacking, and hopefully editing me can pull out some good color correction. Anyways, without further ado, let's take a look at the shot. I would say this one looks alright. If anything, it kind of looks better than the one this morning, because that one was in a very dimly lit tunnel with very lackluster colors. I'm not sure how editing me is going to edit that one, because I do want some vintage, strong contrast color tones on it, but nothing really all that special, and this is very different. I don't think you can even do this in Japan, and even if you could, I would probably get into trouble for using tripods like I am right now. So Taiwan is a bit more lenient with it, which is nice. Anyway, I think it's about time outro or next shot, I don't know. Let's decide. So, the rain got absolutely unbearable, and I thought, well, it's probably a really bad idea to just stay there and just get stuck in the rain. Because even if there was a little bit of cover, it was still really horrible, and I couldn't actually get more B-roll of anything outside the place because the rain was just so bad. So I decided, well, it's probably a better idea for me to go somewhere else and to wait this out until dinner, because our dinner spot is close to the train station and we're not exactly close to anything right now. So right now we're in that cafe, we had some food, I had a chocolate lava cake which was pretty good, I'll show it on screen right now. Outside of that, nothing that special, we're just here to pass the time. I am probably just going to end the video here and put some B-roll of us in the cafe with all our dolls out. It's a bit embarrassing, but at the same time there's nobody here to stop us, so that's great as well. Anyways, thank you very much for watching this absolutely horrible video. I really am thankful that I do not need to end this video again in the hotel room, because I have no idea how I ended the video yesterday. Hopefully not in the hotel room, because I do have some plans for it. I'm not quite sure just of yet. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to see more of this garbage. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think about today's trip and how I plan things out, because today's going to be a little bit more relaxed compared to what I did yesterday. And I'll see you next time, okay? Lemon out.